Welcome to my channel. I am Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be a message for the fire elements, Aries, and Leo, Sagittarius, for the month of June 2023. Of course, this is going to be general messages, collective messages, energy messages, spiritual messages, general. In general, it's about life, three-dimensional aspect, of course, 5D aspect. I saw the King of Wands the last time that I shuffled yesterday when I did my other reading, and I don't know why I did first Earth element, Earth signs. Why I didn't do fire, but I had the impression that it's time to you know, ground ourselves, or specifically, it was the time for the Earth element, or the Earth element aspect of the situation, or of each individual. But I realized today that I went in the reverse because I thought it's earth after the water, and it was not. It is not actually. So yeah, I came today. Yeah, a little bit surprised because I didn't think yesterday. I just went for it. I felt it and I did it. But yeah, Queen of Wands. We have the Mystic Mondays tarot deck that I'm going to use here for the feminine aspect, of course, the moon. Yes, indeed. We are talking about divine feminine energy. The moon energy is talking about secrets or hidden truths, reality, or very, obvious things that, the feminine energy didn't actually saw for what they were, for what they are, I wanted to say, for what they were. And this is the past. So yeah, it's something significant here with the feminine energy, maybe the masculine as well, because fire, it's in general masculine for me. It could be feminine as well, as everybody incorporates masculine and feminine energies. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Somebody is rushing in, or is going to rush in, wants to rush in, specifically here in the month of June, the end of month of June. Of course, this message is going to be timeless, guys. It's not going to just be for this time. It could be actually incorporated in the future at a specific time when you're going to be watching this message. Ace of Wands, Hermit, Nine of Cups, Lovers. So Virgo, Gemini, very specific, but the Virgo aspect of this person, or of the situation, it's actually an introvert, somebody that is actually looking within, or it's called to be looking within to find their happiness, their joy, their fulfillment, in this Nine of Cups here, in within themselves. Of course, this person is very fulfilled within themselves, is very fulfilled emotionally in their lives, as nine is the highest number, not the highest potency, for this specific situation. The Lovers, it's that intertwine of the, the twins, the masculine and the feminine, as I said. But it's somebody maybe had it hard in the past by misusing, or putting the energies in the reverse, or being in one energy and believing that they're gonna receive or succeed into some specific kind of way. Of course, the Lovers talks about a choice. This is in general, it has to be a good choice, a moral choice, a valuable choice. Okay, something that is worth, investing, putting yourself into. I'm sweating so much. It's embarrassing. So, Six of Pentacles as well. Reciprocity, a specific balance in regards to justice, in regards to law of attraction, in what you invest, put in regards to the situation, in regards to yourself, in regards to the partnership, because there is a partnership here. There is a twin flame, soulmate, divine partner, spiritual marriage that was actually done in the spirit. Somebody is like really overwhelmed as well about by this union, or by this connection. It's a deep soul connection. um Eight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is not actually mentally trapped or confused or keeping themselves mentally, of course, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in a specific position here that had them mind fucked or bamboozled. They were like, allowing their mind, their thoughts. There is specific blinding because this person see here it's blinded. It has a blindfold on. Somebody that could not see the situation clearly as well in the past, but because of this spark of life with the Ace of Wands, this person wants to respark the situation. They find the passion in this situation. This is your energy, fire signs. Okay, you are the one that is actually triggered, activated, specifically here through your wants, your desire, your passions. Of course, this is creative endeavors. This is something brand new, a brand new project in regards to creativity that you're actually called to be doing, or you're inspired to come towards a forward, towards a person, a situation, a union. Okay, Two of Wands here, choosing a more straight and narrow path. I don't know, since I came into the message here, I cannot speak for the sake of communication. That's why it's like a lack of focus that I'm feeling as well. It's something that is like trying to shove me, mentally. It's something about mental. That's why you have to stop fucking yourself mentally or putting yourself into a mental loop, going over and over and over. And this is maybe what happened. And the situation didn't go anywhere. You have to cut the bullshit in your head as well. Specific thoughts and specific patterns, mental patterns, thought processes, whatever it happened to you, whatever was, try to be actually shoved into your mind in regards to specific, belief systems. Okay, it's something in regards to your belief systems or other people's beliefs, other people, or about the other people words, encouragement or discouragements. Of course, not everybody is going to encourage you, and see, somebody cannot actually talk because somebody maybe was really bruised, battered, and shoved in, in a very crazy bad type of mental confusion loop. Somebody really really did a number somebody on somebody here that is a fire sign. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is somebody that is like triggering my head, my mind, into just, rushing things, but without thinking, without actually balancing the scales, without having this balance, equilibrium in regards to what is the truth, what is not. Of course, you cannot only take the opinion of one party. You have to at least have two witnesses. You have to at least have two opinions for this actually, what do you call it? Conclusion or, finalization of a whatever it might be, idea, a project, creative endeavors. As I said, somebody's waiting for something to come towards them, but somebody really needs to be stabilized within themselves. And of course, in their choices, in their desires, in their what they fit, they see fit in regards to their creative endeavors, their calling specifically. There is a specific project that it's calling somebody, um, and somebody's like needing to cut the bullshit from their lives as well. They need to cut specific people, they need to cut specific situation, opportunities, circumstances. I cannot speak. I promise you, fire signs. Maybe this is the issue that you have with in regards to communicating, straightforward, straight to the point. Something for sure ended in regards to creativity or something that you chose to do in the past, something that it was meant for you to learn or to bump into, or to, you have been led on a different path. This is what I'm hearing and I'm feeling here very strongly. But this was destined, this was meant for you to actually go through, learn, or you had to repeat something. You see two wheels, and these are all the four fixed signs. something is ending, like a specific cycle that is actually flying you, I'm hearing, or propelling you. It's what I'm hearing as well, propelling you to another level, to another specific holding or a specific project or something that really brings you passion, makes you feel alive. It's something that is calling your passion, forward towards this specific holding or a specific project or a specific responsibility. I feel there is something that you're responsible for. You're called to be more responsible. It's what I'm hearing as well. Five of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is embarrassed. It's what I'm feeling. Somebody's blood is actually rushing through their heads. It's what is happening to me all the time that I come and try to put it. I mean, I feel and I think and I'm very convinced that somebody is really connected to all the messages that I actually put on my channel the last few days and weeks. It's something like a continuance of somebody that really needs to move forward into this specific journey or this specific calling that they have. No more regrets, no more pettiness, no more sorrow. It's time for you to release emotional baggage. It's time for you to actually drop whatever didn't work for you in regards to, you intertwined yourself with, emotionally with different people that they were not actually right for you. They were, meant to teach you something specifically, and a specific lesson or a specific cycle ended just because you had to learn those lessons. And maybe one of the lessons is for you to choose yourself, not choose other parties, not choose other people's interests, but not in a selfish kind of way, of course, as I always say, just for the purpose and the sake of you. And whatever new projects or whatever new endeavors that you're starting specifically at this time, you need to keep for yourself. You need to shut your a hole, okay? You need to actually put it between you and the divine. This is not for everybody. Of course, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. But it's not for everybody. It's not everybody's, I mean, nobody's business. Because if it's between you and the divine is gonna kick your ass if you actually open your mouth and you blah 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 all the fucking bull crap. Because if you speak before it happens or you start the project, that project is never gonna actually start. Is never gonna be a project. It's gonna be just the blah 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 of it, the talking and the you don't have to explain yourself to other people. This is not for other people's, and other people's interests. This other people will just try to mend in your business, in your, in your ideas, in your whatever you feel and you are called at this time specifically to start or to create. Okay, it's about creativity, it's about creation. Princess of Cups. You have to be like a little child that nurtures and cares for themselves very dearly. Okay, pamper yourself, be kind towards yourself. This is going to be very very important as well. And yeah, family, maybe family, it's you with the 10 of Pentacles. You want that family, but you have to be first your own family. Okay, you have to stop let other people as well, other people's interference in regards to your family situation, in regards to your marriage, in regards to your partnership, in regards to your home situation, in regards to whatever it might be around the house, around the home. But you are called here to actually cut the bullcrap, even with bloodline, okay? Bloodline, it means well, but these people, if they're not awakened and they're karmic and some, toxic in these ways, trying to control and just push the situation or just grab the situation for themselves, work the situations in their favor. Okay, of course, hidden agendas. People will not share with you exactly what is their plan, what is their, you know, the primary thought of the situation, or of you, or of your partnership, family, home situation, whatever, even business, everything that it comes in regards to finances as well, business, with whatever completion here you have with the 10. And maybe you're looking towards this exclusive partnership, family partnership, that you really want to steer into and just be complete, fulfilled, and just have abundance and be grounded, and enjoy the family life, enjoy the partnership, enjoy your home. Something that is like really important and is like sacred for you. Okay, it has to be sacred. But you almost don't have the time, or you feel that the time is actually tricking you, or the time should stop right now. The time is an illusion, of course. It's not going to stop. It doesn't have a beginning or an end. It just is and exists, and it is. Okay. But in this world, we are actually enclosed by time. We are trapped, grabbed, by time, because time is one of the dimensions that it's really, really obvious for us after a time, after a specific age. You will see that times have been flew by, and you have a specific age now where you need to take things more seriously and be more responsible. As I said, this is what I really was convinced by. What responsible? I'm responsible for this. And yes, this is what is happening in regards to this situation. Of course, you'll have other people's presence and energies surrounding you and your situation and your circumstance. But you have to see clearly who these people are, because these people will try to steal your time, or they will try to steal your resources, they will try to steal your energy. These people are thieves, and in the moment, of course, you help them, you give to them, even your family members, bloodline. Okay, we are talking about fucking bloodline here. These people will steal from you. 10 and 5, 15, which is a 6. If these people, they don't give the same amount of time, investment, goodwill, whatever it might be, in the three-dimensional, they are not worth it. There will actually there will be bloodsuckers, shapeshifters, Jezebels, whatever you might want to call them. And 5 of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles. You clearly are, you have been self-sabotaging yourself. You lie to yourself in different aspects of your mental ability, of course, and the search for the truth, because one needs to search for the truth. One needs to search for obvious reasons, or things that are, very important to them. A lot of regrets. You still are actually detoxifying from this, or you're called to actually release so much more, and forgive and forget, in order for you to be able to move forward. You regretted for a very long time, maybe up to 5 years, something that was really, really painful and difficult. Maybe you're ashamed in this aspect that you could not release earlier, or you always look for a reason to find fault. Even within yourself, you forgot to forgive yourself. But yeah, pay attention to these family members, and pay attention to people surrounding you, because these people will leave you dead in a ditch. They will actually leave you destitute without nothing. You don't want to be dissatisfied as well in regards to emotions, or in regards to the people that you encounter every day, even at work, that they don't show the same appreciation, or they didn't show appreciation in the past, and you kind of like, you felt left on the side, or you felt that you're not considered in the same way as you considered them, and this is your fault, of course, not theirs. These people, they don't owe you this. These people are there just because of necessity, and maybe you are as well there working for necessity. Things are kind of like, the circumstances kind of like force you to just put yourself in positions and places, and in surrounding people and situations where you were forced, and it's not fair. That's why it's not fair. The Six of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. You remember, you are reminiscent about a specific situation where you feel, an emotional bond or a deep soul connection with somebody from your past specifically. um, Emotions don't lie, this is what I heard as well. But you're like kind of mastering your craft, you're actually working really hard, you're focusing on producing, in this plane, in the three-dimensional aspect of yourself. Everybody needs money and everybody needs finances. So, but that, specific deep feeling that you have makes you feel alive. So there is a specific connection with somebody that, warms your heart. You feel a lot of emotion, pure emotion for a specific person or connection. You're afraid to come towards somebody that really, really, has your heart, your emotional body in fire, on fire, or in flames. You are very attracted, emotionally in your soul by somebody that is, recognized by you as being victorious, and not only by you, by the world, and of course another world. This is somebody that received accolades. This is somebody that is qualified to have a specific position of power, authority in the spirit and in the three-dimensional. Okay, 6 6. Very cool, actually, I have to say. And this is your energy. You have to defend more your position, and you need to stop, living in the past, in a specific traumas that happened to you, maybe when you were younger or when you were a child, or specifically in a past life or in past lives. This is something tied because we saw the moon, and the moon is actually your subconscious mind, your subconscious emotions. And this is the feminine aspect of you. Maybe you are feminine watching, or this is a masculine that is, tapping more, much more and more into their, through their feminine energy, into this specific hidden reality, or hidden, something hidden that, somebody could not see very well in the past, even in the past life specifically, but now in this lifetime. That's why this cycle, that's why these specific lessons that you had to learn. Very interesting, I have to say. And the only energy that is a fire here, of course, by the fact that we have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, is Leo, which is twice into the world and in the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups and Seven of Wands. You need to stand up for your, beliefs, for your hard work, for your determination, for your passions, for your desires, for your really, you put a lot of hard work into creating things and creating your life, creating what is actually surrounding you. Okay, stand up for yourself and defend that. Seven, it's a very powerful number, and it's a divine number. Okay, the seven spirits, the seven doves, the seven plagues, the 7 years. Okay, seven is very significant, and 10 as well. But then there is somebody here that is your true happiness, joy, and fulfillment. Okay, you want to unite with this person and just, come together with them and be happy, celebrate life, have everything together. The cat, the dog, the mouse, the fishes, and the birds, and the butterflies. Okay, you want this with somebody, but you kind of let other people, or yourself. You put yourself into this specific situation where you actually kill the situation. But of course, they try to kill you, they try to kill the situation, okay? And maybe they tried up to 10 times or 10 years, or something significant in regards to the 10. But of course, this is in the reverse. It didn't work. And in this specific reincarnation is not going to work. This is not meant. This is not legal. This is never going to happen. And of course, as well, this energy tells me that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay. And now it's time for you to take a leap of faith, to take a jump through faith by, by this acknowledgement, by this knowing. You think that this four, number zero, doesn't have any experience, nothing. He doesn't have any mind, no wisdom, no understanding, no knowledge. But this person is very, very wise. And this is that leap of faith that tells me that you need to give yourself another chance. To forgive yourself, to cleanse yourself, to heal yourself, to wash yourself, whatever you need to purify, to cleanse, to change, to rectify, to acknowledge, to whatever, eliminate, block the evil from its roots, throw it into the fucking flames, and just move forward, because this is not for you. Okay, this is not your story. This is what was not meant for you to happen. This is not yours. Okay, it's other people's story. Let them live this, whatever consequences and choices and decisions that they have been making. And they try to make these decisions and choices for you instead. Walk in your shoes and live your life and tell you what the fuck it is. But it is not. Okay, it's not valid. It's not happening. Okay, guys, you have another chance, another opportunity here to start all over again and be happy and be with the person that you really feel that you need to be with. Okay, not other people's opinions, choices, thoughts, whatever, mentalities, mental programming, whatever. If your grandma lived 50 years ago and she was young and things worked in, I don't know, kind of way, is not valid right now in this generation. Okay, it's not going to work again. You don't want to be dissatisfied in regards to your past emotional choices. This is not being meh anymore, because you already find somebody that brings you that joy, happiness, fulfillment, and the person that you, and the situation and the circumstance that you really want, and you know that you could be really truly happy, joyous, fulfilled, complete. Okay, temperance, and this is the divine's touch. This is the divine's presence. This is aligning your mind, body, and spirit together. This is kundalini awakening. This is a sacrifice. This is blood being shed for this situation. Two people coming together, um, or maybe you having yourself coming in union with yourself. Okay, not specifically with somebody else, because I don't have any court cards so far on the board. And as well, this princess of cups tells me that this is something that is could be a child of yours. Maybe it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this even immature emotional energy, or the start up of something brand new, a new beginning in regards to coming forward towards somebody and expressing that emotion. But you're like, in that kind of a way that I see and I feel that you're like in the beginning stages of recognizing these emotional needs. It is something that is calling you, but it is like something far away because you lost maybe time. The Wheel of Fortune talks about divine timing. You think or you feel that the time is not yet, or is never going to come when you want, and because you want it is not going to happen, because maybe you wanted it for a very long time and it never happened, and this is the truth. Okay. A specific process needed to actually take place here. This is what I'm seeing very clearly through the energy of the cards. But as well, this is not, it was not the divine's will for you to come into this situation as you really, you thought in the beginning, or how you were in the past in regards to or towards. Okay. There was something here that was missing, something that you didn't see, and maybe this other party didn't see it as well. Maybe they kept themselves mentally blocked, that they were in a, mental prison in the past, this person or you. But you both had to realize but that your thoughts can actually deny you as person, as a soul. Okay. And they can deny reality, they can deny the truth, they can deny whatever. So it was, mental blockages for everybody. And it was, by the fact that you were stopped in the past by many, many people, situations, circumstances, whatever it might have been. You put yourself in a very kind of, I'm nobody, I don't have, the capability or the right, even the right to choose for myself and know for myself what is good for me or what is right for me, or where shall I lead, where is my path should lead, or things like this. This is what I'm seeing very clearly. But this is not the case. And this is because of trauma. This is because of my mind fuckery, bamboos. You have been bamboozled. You have been shoved. You have been gaslighted. You have been unappreciated. You were took for granted. Maybe you're a very kind and loving person and giving person, but people took everything that you had and they use it and abuse it, and they abused you as, your soul, your mind, your capability, your, ability to, you know to be that real person that you were born in this lifetime to be, and everything was inside of you. This is what I'm seeing very clearly. And then with the star card here, this is Aquarius. This is being, a healer, of course. Healing yourself, it's through love, through emotion. Healing your emotional body, this is actually what is talking about. It's all about emotion. You have been hurt and betrayed, and, betrayed so many times emotionally. Emotional manipulation, a lot of shite here. Okay. And you were the one that needed to recognize where you failed yourself emotionally, where you dropped your guard, where you didn't know exactly where you stand emotionally, when you didn't, thought or understood emotionally what is your right, what is your position, what you deserve. And this is through self love. Okay. Self respect, self worth. Not in that, crazy kind of way, not in that selfish way, not in that unbalanced kind of way, but in that, raw way, in that organic way, in that healthy way, in that balanced kind of way, where you gave so much, you put a lot of investment and a lot of emotion, a lot of love and a lot of care and a lot of nurturing energy, and you didn't receive back. People just threw you like trash. This kind of coke, it's empty, shove it. You are not an object. You have been treated as an object, not as a human being with worth and value and self respect and self love. And this is where you were, why and where you were traumatized. I'm so sorry, I cannot speak. And of course, the church bell again is telling me that this is the truth. And this is a confirmation for somebody that was really wounded and really betrayed and really unappreciated and devalued and stepped on and fucked in so many kind of ways. Pay attention during the night to your dreams, visions, revelations. Okay. You are in need to be transparent and recognize the truth towards yourself in regards to yourself, and just trust in the divine and trust in what the divine has put and inside of you, on top of you, did for you, is doing for you. Of course, you got to protect it and led here by the divine. You are worthy and you are capable of manifestation. You're capable of true happiness, joy, fulfillment, abundance in regards to your emotion. You are worthy of receiving as you give love, guys. Okay, this is so beautiful. So much trauma and pain and fuckiness. Yeah, it's like, no, not anymore. It's time for you to just recognize the truth in regards to yourself, in regards to situations, people, circumstances, whatever it might be. Okay. Of course, guys, put it where it resonates. This is for entertaining reasons, purposes. Is not for everybody to take as their story for them, but I acknowledge that this is a very good message for many of us, okay? Inclusive, including myself, I have to say. Yes, you need to practice more self-love, and you need to, probably you're at the beginning stages of you healing and accepting the truth and accepting where you failed yourself and all this, where you allow yourself to drop the guard and drop your self-worth, self-value, and all that you really are, and you have a right to have within yourself, in your life, in your surrounding, in your circumstances. A confirmation. You're dealing as well with a healer, somebody that is healing themselves, or they held themselves, they were healing themselves in the past, and they're healing at this specific time. This person is a nocturnal person, as maybe you are. You both are looking at the stars, and you connect through the stars and the moon and the sun. Seven of Cups and the King of Wands, as I saw in the beginning, of course. You have options, and you had options, and you try to heal maybe something with somebody from your past. Maybe you are dealing with multiple emotional relationships. This energy talks about illusions, delusions in regards to emotions, many options, many people, many women, many men, whatever it might be. But maybe one or two out of seven, or maybe none, in so many situations were valid. But because in this energy depicted, we have the divine being present, and of course cherubs, um, the sapio, the sapio, the human beings are included in this. This talks about in between world or different worlds as well. For me right now, I don't know why, but this is something that it was aspected in both sides of your existence. You exist here, and then you exist in another plane. Of course, your physical body is not going to move from this plane when you leave this plane, okay? It's going to remain here where it was actually born. It's going to die here and remain here. You're not going to continue carry on with this same body. You're not going to exist in the same reality. Okay, the King of Wands, it's time for you to look very, very well, and um, what is the word? The, it's because I don't find the word. It's that you don't have options in that kind of way that you had in the past. So something really happened here for you. I want to say air, fire sign. It's in regards to air with Aquarius and water. So maybe you dealt a lot with air and water, and maybe you left on the side the air aspect, where you're like your mind is actually overflowing with ideas, with new thoughts, a new pattern of thinking, of visualizing, of seeing things, of considering things. Okay, this is about the mind, and of course Aquarius is very powerful in regards to their mental abilities to create in their mind, to visualize, to create new worlds in their mind, to have brilliant ideas. Of course, this is the revelation that the bulb is like lighting, whoop, whoop. I have that specific idea in regards to what is the next step, or what is the real project, or what is the real idea, what is that thing that really really is for me, that inspiration. This is what I wanted to say. And yes, you're victorious and recognized by the divine, by the fact that you need to actually invest in those that invest in you or invested in you in the past, in the same kind of way, because both of you, you're recognized and you're valid in the eyes of the divine, of the most high. And somebody walked away, you walked away, but yeah, now maybe you walked away first, and now you want to go back towards the lovers, which is another confirmation. Gemini, that choice, you are making that choice now. That choice is actually valid for you now in regards to twin flames, soulmates, divine partners. Okay, deep soul connection, spiritual marriage with this specific person that you're dealing with. And I know that this is going to come together, but divine timing, and trusting, and letting the divine show you, guide you, lead you through this, both of you, you and this person specifically, because it's two people here in regards to fire signs, guys. You, all of you, you are dealing with somebody very significant, somebody from a specific past life, or even from the beginning. Okay. I hope this message helped, guys. I want to give you a lot of encouragement. Trust in yourself and trust in the divine and trust in this partnership. If you feel that you need to go towards this situation, do not be afraid. And, that's why you need to release, to heal, to nurture yourself, and come to that, balanced place, that where the divine wants to bring you through this acknowledgement, through this truth, understanding, revelation, clarity. Maybe some things are mind-boggling. I hear that somebody was really confused or could not believe that they could see into the different worlds or different timelines or different places. But the divine is going to both, both of you are going to be led and just shown by the divine exactly where you probably you saw the future already, or pay attention to these, clear visions, images. Even daydreaming is going to be very significant here, not only nighttime as well, as what I'm hearing. But yeah, pay attention to these, guys. I wish you the best for the remaining of the month of June and for eternity. I send you all peace, love, and light. Many blessings to you. Bye for now.